Back in 2009, I had made some inquiries, and then finally I had reached Urban Renewal Agency. And Urban Renewal Agency made this property available for sale. Over the years, we became so busy, and in order to be able to serve people better, make things more efficient, buy the equipment that we need to fix the cars properly, we needed more room. I really wanted to keep our business in East Utica, so we settled back to this corner. We kept pursuing it and eventually worked with the city to being able to purchase this land. And in return for purchasing this property, the city made an offer to us to give us a low interest equipment loan to help us get up and going, which is a nice feature I think that the city offers to help with any business, especially a service business where we have to buy a lot of equipment.
They purchased the Culver and Dwyer lot from the Urban Renewal Agency and started on his project. It's a $1 million project. The city was able to help with a loan for some equipment. It's a great addition to that corner, something really needed in the area, and the city was really helpful to him, but very glad that he came through with that project like he did.
Since 1998, when I started taking over, until now, I think we went from 2 employees to now 15 or 16 full-time employees. We stocked before maybe 6 or 7 cars. We now stock around 100 vehicles. Our facility before was 3,200 square feet, and we're now 17,000 square feet. Throughout the years, we've hired more and more, we've grown more and more, and we want to continue to grow, but never to lose control. If you grow too fast, you lose control, and then you lose touch with your customers.
Matt had a number of jobs that were existing, but with the expansion and all the new services that he's going to be offering, he will look to create, I think, another 10 to 15 jobs. So again, for the amount of money that the city put into the project, $75,000, our return on that is considerable.
We're different than going to a big box store. We're different than a new car store. A new car store has an obligation to sell their product and their product only. Now, if I don't like the product for that year, or they're producing something that I don't agree with, I don't have to sell it.
It's a place where you can get your bumper changed or you can get your motor changed. It's really hard to say that about a lot of other repair facilities because they like to specialize. Here at Nimes The New Generation, we always keep our options broad, so we're able to do all repairs, again, all makes and models, foreign and domestic, and we do them with a sense of pride. We're very proud of our new facility here. We have 8 working bays, 8 lifts, all state-of-the-art equipment here. Absolutely beautiful facility, couldn't be happier. We also enjoy working on the cars, and that shows in the work.
I'd like to thank the Urban Renewal Agency and the city itself for supporting me on this journey, buying this piece of property, coming up with the plans and the building permits and so on, the variances, to be able to do what I wanted to do, to build our business, to bring more employment to this area, and to serve our community.
The city has a couple of different loan programs. One is a Jumpstart loan program that's a maximum of $5,000. The other is a economic reinvestment program, larger loan program, incorporates a bank, larger contribution on the owner's part. Generally for equipment purchases, but can be used for working capital, can be used for land or building purchase, could be used for renovations. The Lucan project on Varick, the total project is over $500,000. You wouldn't believe it, but they've revamped all the facilities and all the systems in the building itself. The city contributed with an $80,000 loan program.
Saranac Thursdays definitely had a lot to do with the decision. I knew there was a lot of business to be had down here. And again, I thought there was an absence of food, and I thought we could bring a different element of people to the street. You know, I mean, people don't come down here for lunch. People don't come down here for dinner necessarily, you know, and I thought we could try to help to fill that void. The project took about 2.5 years, start to finish. We used local contractors for the plumbing and heating and the electrical. As far as all the construction and build out, mainly myself, my partner, and a good friend of mine. Maida Tiffany did all the lighting in here. Joel Grimaldi, who was a relative, did all the sound panels, the steel work. He made some of my stools for me. The pizza we do here is considered New York style. It's thin crust, cooked directly on the hearth, not in a pan. It's not thick crust like Franco's. And you know, we have pizza, wings, subs again. We're doing some paninis here, some flatbread oven melt sandwiches, some nice appetizers, you know, different things that we don't offer at Franco's. So I've had to hire 6 or 7 bartenders, all part-time, anywhere between 15 and 30 hours a week. I've got kitchen staff, about 8 to 10 jobs over in the kitchen, ranging from, again, from full-time to part-time, anywhere from 20 hours to 40 hours a week.
All of the loan programs that we have a job creation piece to them. Generally $15,000 per job. They give them 3 years to create the jobs. So it's plenty of time. I expect that Jim will hit his job numbers relatively soon, right out of the starting gate. The city is really going to see a shot in the arm from their $1 million investment. Not much investment has happened over in that area lately. There are some vacant buildings and some possibilities, but nothing yet. The city is always trying to fill vacant buildings, even if they're not our own. We try to act as a referral source because a lot of people, when they come into town, they'll come to the city looking for some assistance. And then also, what's in the real estate market? How can we help them with that?
The direction, 100%. I like where it's going. You know what I mean? I'm a huge hockey fan. I think I missed a half a dozen home hockey games this year. I got my season tickets for next year lined up. I hope that the Comets games will be a draw for us. Maybe not necessarily before the game, because it's tough, people getting out of work, trying to squeeze in, going home, getting ready, and getting to the game. But, you know, hopefully after the game, people will come down, get something to eat, have a couple drinks, watch another hockey game on TV. I would not classify this as a sports bar. I'd rather classify it more as a rock and roll bar than a sports bar. It's a rock and roll bar with TVs. We're gonna do live music every Thursday and Saturday night. I'm gonna be using Joe Sweet, who's a local musician, who's been around a long time. He's gonna be helping me with booking my bands and using his Facebook to get word out for, you know, who's coming up and when and all that kind of stuff. I'm real happy with the results so far. I'm looking forward to what's to come. The reception has been great and businesses have been, you know, really, really good. I'm not disappointed at all.
Anyone can call me. I'm happy to talk to pretty much anybody about any project. I've helped with quite a few, and I've heard quite a few more. They can give me a call at 792-0195, that's my direct line, or through email, jspaeth@cityofutica.com.